Shalom, shalom, Israel. This is Brother Matt coming with another quick impromptu video brought to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. I just want to ask y'all a question, man. How many of y'all ready for rulership, man? Some of y'all need to get in the right mindset. You know what I mean? These other nations don't like us, man. And some of y'all are more concerned about them. You know, some of y'all sound like won't he do it? You know, if you Israel, guess what? We had to qualify to be in the position we in. We getting ready to run everything. But the thing is, you gotta have the right mindset for that. You know, you gotta kind of separate yourself, all right, from these heathens. If you gotta work with them and all that, then you know you gotta do that, man. But all of this rubbing elbows and all that, man, that ain't gonna work, man. Because look, they don't like us, man. The only time they want to deal with us is when they can get something out of us, or when they can get, you know what I mean, some type of benefit, you know. Look at the Booty Boy Club, man. I'm gonna tell you. Look at the ones in what did they do when Obama got his hammered ass in office? What did he do? Everything he was supposedly supposed to do for the so-called African Americans. Who did he give all of the benefits to? He gave it to them. And then what did they do? Now they didn't got arrogant. Now they talking shit, man. And not that I got no respect for them at all, because I don't. I'm just saying that it just goes to show you they're not the only ones to do it. Don't nobody care about us, man. You know why? I'm gonna give you a couple of precepts so that you can see. This is Exodus 19:5. It says, "Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then shall you be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine." Deuteronomy 7:6. "Thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power, and the Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth." We better than everybody, man. He chose us. He put his foot in our ass because we rejected him and we went off, all right? But he still hasn't changed his mind about who we are. Deuteronomy 7:14. "Thou shalt be blessed above all people. There shall not be male or female barren among you or among your cattle." All right, First Deuteronomy 10:15. "Only the Lord had the delight in thy fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even you, above all people, as it is this day." All right. Now let's see what he thinks about the other nations. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. "Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering." He's saying all of the animals out of that land is not even worthy to be used as a sacrifice unto him, man, for a burnt offering. All right? Verse 17. "All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity." He don't care about that, man, so why should we? Why do you? Nobody cares about us, man. Let's go to Psalms 83. I want to show you something. Starting at verse 1. A song or psalm of Asaph. It says, "Keep not thou silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult." That's a loud noise, like a real loud noise. They yelling, all right? "And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones." Now, verse 2 says, his enemies. These other nations are enemies to the Most High. And they've taken crafty counsel against his people. Who is that? That's us. "And consulted against thy hidden ones." Who is that? That's us. "They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. So this is that alone feeling you get everywhere you go. They only want to deal with us for what they could get. Look at our neighborhoods, all right? Who's down there? You got the Moabites, Chinese food, you know, in New York and different places. You got damn Arabs, you know. Everybody down there making money off of us, and they take that money and they go back to their dwelling places and they live good, and they leave us, you know, in the hole, right? So, look what else I say. Verse 4. They have said, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Now, the name of Israel has been cut off in its truth. They put a fake Israel up there. That's those Ashkenazi Jews in Israel now. That's not us. They're not the real Jews. They know it. Ask them what tribe they're from. They can't defend that. All right? They keeping us. They tried to keep us, but they can't deny it no more. All right? When it says Israeli, that's false. We're not Israeli. We're Israelite. Israelite pertains to bloodline, heritage, connection to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're not connected to them and they know it. All right? Verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Meaning that they all band together to keep us down, man. Look who's up first. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarites. Now, let me show you something. This proves that the so-called white man is not Edom. Since when do white folks dwell in tabernacles? They dwell in buildings, skyscrapers, penthouses, stuff like that. Tabernacles, those are tents in the desert, man. White man ain't never done that. That ain't their way. Edomites are the Arabs. Those are the Saudis. That's why I keep telling y'all. All right? Verse 7. Gebal, Ammon, and Amalek, the Amalekites. The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. That's the Moabites and Ammonites. They fucking us over too. That's why they in our neighborhoods selling, you know, they food and all that, and they goods. They do your nails and talk shit about you while they getting your nails done and shit. You know? Mom out. You know what I mean? They know what the fuck they doing, talking shit. You don't know what they saying, they laughing. Yeah, you paying them, all right? But they taking that money and taking care of their families, all right? While we out here broke. Y'all, a lot of y'all getting y'all nails done once a month and shit because you broke, because they taking our fucking money, man. All right? Verse 9. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, all right? As the brook, at the brook of Kison, all right? We read those stories about Jael putting that damn nail through old boy's head, man, and the Midianites with Gideon, all right? The prayer in this passage is for our enemies to get done like that. See, they got payback coming. Verse 10, which perished at Endor. They became as the dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeb. Yea, all their princes as Zebah and as Zalmunna. Verse 12, who said, let us take ourselves the houses of power in possession. They took the houses of the power in possession. They locked down all 12 tribes, man. They beat us down, raped us, robbed us, pillaged us, brainwashed us, drugged us. They've done everything imaginable to the Israelites, man. Then they got us to accept Cracker Jesus. Northern Kingdom, you got them under Catholicism. Us, we got them with what? Church of God in Christ, Baptist, Foursquare, AME, all that. That's what they did. They broke us down. That's why we're in denominations. And then you got Catholicism. They fucked y'all over too. Verse 13. On my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Got to get them back, man. So that's the mindset that y'all got to be in. They not our friends, and we not their friends. We're above them. We better than them. Even Adolf Hitler knew that. Do you know Adolf Hitler told one of his soldiers that was wounded in battle? He went and visited a hospital and told one of his soldiers, he said, America is going to pay a very heavy price one day. And he said, why is that? He said, because America is holding the Lord's crown jewels in its possession. The American blacks are the house of Judah, and they are holding them against their will. Adolf Hitler, that's a direct quote from him. Why you think he killed all of them fake Jews in those concentration camps? Because he knew that they weren't the real children of Israel. He knew that. That was done before Israel was even made a state. They used Hitler's quote-unquote genocide, or whatever they want to call it, to what's called the Balfour Declaration. That's how they made Israel a state, man, in 1948. They said, we need our own place where we can stop being persecuted. Those Jews in Israel right now, they're not Jews, they're Jewish. They're really Turks that took on our heritage to themselves. They stole it and got the whole world believing that they the real Jews, man, and they not. They're Jewish. That's what they call Jewish. We are the Jews. We got ran out of our land and got put over here in captivity. And then they took our land, man. That's why the Most High gonna pop up over there and wipe their asses out. Let me keep reading. You read about that, about the Balfour Declaration. All right? That was done under the Rothschild family. They were the ones that fronted the money, and they got the United Nations to sanction that land to these fake Jews, all right, so that they could pose as us, right? And they wicked as fuck. Verse 16, Psalms 83. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. Let's go to Psalms 137. Starting at verse 1. By the rivers of Babylon there we sat down. Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they carried us away captive, required of us a song. And they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of those songs of Zion. That's why when you look at those old slave movies, or what was that, the Five Heartbeats? Remember them old redneck ass pigs pulled over Eddie Kane and Duck and JT in the car? They was like, sing us a song. And they was like, and I got nothing but love for you, baby. Remember that shit? They was sitting back laughing. Well, that's what this passage is dealing with. They beat our ass and make us sing for them. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song. And they that wasted us required of us mirth. They wanted us to be happy. Mirth is when you happy, all right? Saying, sing us one of those songs of Zion. That's why in the slavery times, like, oh yeah, bossy, it's a good day, sir. We feeling good? See, that's what they did, man. Right here, verse 4. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? That's where we at. Verse 5. If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget their cunning. Verse 6. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. That's when they sold us to this damn white man. Edomites and the damn Hamites got together, rounded us up off the coast, west coast of Africa, and throughout all of that region, man, wherever they found us, and they sold us to this white man and got us over here. Verse 8, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. That's Edom. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. We're going to do the same shit to them that they did to us. We're going to take their babies and crack their heads against the rocks the way they did ours, man. All right? That's what's going to happen. That's rulership. All right? Let's go to Revelations chapter 10. So look, Revelations 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. See, the time is coming, man, we're going to be putting our foot in their ass. And all you out there that's got a soft spot, feel sorry for you. I don't. And y'all better be in that right mindset, man. I'm telling you, rulership is almost here. Let's go to Psalms. Let's hit Psalms 147. You know what? Scratch that. Let's go to y'all give me a minute. Oh, I think it's 137. Psalms 137. Oh, just did that one. Having a brain freeze today, y'all. All right. Psalms 149. Psalm 149. It says, praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. All right. Let us rejoice in the one that made us. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. He not for everybody. Verse 3. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. Verse 4. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. He did that already. We already got the salvation. Verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of power be in their mouth, and the two-edged sword in their hand. See, we going to be armed in the kingdom, man. All right? Now, y'all think that sword is the butter the biscuits? Nah, look at what it say, verse 7. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Y'all hear that? I'm going to read that again. Psalm 149 and 6. Let the high praises of the power be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. So while we praising the Most High, man, going to be armed with swords, all right? And I don't know what other type of weaponry he's going to supply us with, but it's going to be more than sufficient to put these damn heathens in subjection to us. Verse 7. To execute vengeance upon the heathen. Who are the heathen? Non-Israelites. And punishments upon the people. That's how they going to meet Binky. All right? Verse 8. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Verse 9. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Right? We all got that honor. To the lowest level Israelite. So, y'all better start getting ready for rulership, man. All right? Rulership is at the gates. That's why this country is going down the damn toilet. This ain't happening by mistake, all right? So y'all better get in the right mindset, man. Quit all this candy assing and brown nosing, all right? The other nations, it's their time to get fucked over now. We've been getting fucked over for 2,000 years, all right? We've been raped, robbed, murdered, disenfranchised, starved out, red zoned, poison, injected with poison. They've done everything imaginable to us. Took our shit, took our money, took our children from us, turned our children turned our little boys into little girls and our little girls and little boys. They done everything imaginable to us, man. No mercy. All right? No fucking mercy for them, man. Y'all better remember that. All right? Well, let's see what time it is. Ooh. Time for me to go pick up my crab legs. Ain't no crab leg spots in my town where I live, so I gotta drive like 80 miles. Oh, but it's well worth it. So, I'm gonna go get my crab legs, y'all, and my oysters, and my shrimp, and my sausage and corn, and my potatoes. Yeah, I know y'all belly's growling, huh? I'm sorry about that. All right, and a nice, strong Pepsi to wash it down. You know you gotta have that Pepsi. Oh, brother Matt, you're eating so wrong. Oh no, I'm not. I don't do it every day. But anyway, family, love y'all. Get in the right spirit, man. All right? Rulership is near. Remember that. Right? So when it come, man, look, it's going to take a lot of y'all by surprise. Like, oh, shit, it happened. Yeah, it's coming, y'all. So, yes, get amped up, get pumped up. Ain't nothing stopping it. All right? Matter of fact, man, let me get one more precept. Here, Revelations. All right. Where'd it go? I'm going to leave y'all with this. This is Luke, not Revelation. Scratch Revelations. This is Luke chapter 13, verse 29 and 30. And they shall come from the east, and from the west, and from the north, and from the south, and shall sit down in the kingdom of powers. And behold, there are last which shall be first, and there are first which shall be last. So, like I say, y'all, talking about us. We've been last long enough. We finna do-see-do. We finna do-see-do these motherfuckers right out of their shit, man. It's already been done, to be honest with you. So just keep that in mind, all right? Rulership is near, so get ready, all right? Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahushua, this brother Matt with another one, all right? Quickly prepare for the next message on the way, all right? Peace and blessings to you. Shalom. I'm out.